The pink sauce lady is under fire.
No, that is a weapon.
But it's for good reason. If you guys don't know who the pink sauce lady is, she's a lady that created the pink sauce. It's literally in the name, or I guess known as Chef Pie or Veronica Shaw, however you want to call her. And people first found out about this because she made a TikTok eating this strange creamy sauce. Just pouring it on everything.
I put that on everything.
And eventually, it blew up and she decided to sell her creamy pink sauce.
What do you mean FDA approved? I don't sell medical products. The pink sauce is not a medical product. The pink sauce don't contribute to your health. I never said that.
But for the Eternity events, people would buy her mysterious sauce, and they were getting their sauce moldy and stuff like that. You know, it's a weird, wacky situation. You know, the containers are blown up, they were spilled inside. It was just spoiled. It was just an utterly disgusting, bad experience. And people were even getting sick from eating it too. And we didn't hear about it for a little while until Dave's Gourmet, a sauce company. Right here you can see Dave's Gourmet. They sell a whole bunch of sauces. You know, they sell hot sauce, olive oil, pasta sauce, you name it, they got it. Especially the pink sauce, which is one of their items that they have. And supposedly, whatever Chef Pie said, Dave's Gourmet got permission, as Chef Pie or Veronica said. So probably like a license to sell the product, but they didn't just sell the product. They also managed the logistics and manufacturing. And not only that, they also put them on the shelves of Walmart. Yes, you guys heard me, the shelves of Walmart. Right here you can see the pink sauce. Right here, pink sauce. Pink sauce. Right here, the pink sauce, as seen on TikTok. Gluten-free, vegan and sweet, tangy. Sauce, 13 ounces. Now for $3.98, and the previous price was $7.78. Pretty big deal, I might just have to go try it. I don't know. We'll see. And then obviously, they changed up the recipe, to have, thousands less of calories in there and also to be more compliant with the FDA rules, And so it won't spoil quickly and blow up in your own face. But in return, they paid Chef Pie $120,000, that's a big chunk of change. And they're also paying her royalties as well. Now, in my opinion, I don't get what was their thought process of buying this. Like the pink sauce name has been, ran through the ground. It's been tarnished because, she didn't put any preservatives, stuff like that. It was blowing up in not blowing up in people's faces, but, it blew up in the boxes. It was getting spoiled, it's getting bad, and people were getting sick from it. So obviously, everybody was hesitant to buy it. I don't know. In my opinion, I think it was just a bad idea. And eventually, some time passed and Chef Pie came out about some allegations.
So first of all, I want to acknowledge this $120,000 that they've responded to the blog saying that they paid me. So number one, it wasn't an upfront payment of $120,000 straightforward. It was sent to me partially, but they were partial payments, and then also a huge chunk of that money went towards me paying for Airbnb and paying for hotels, because mind y'all, I was homeless for 6 months following this, in which I kept having a security issue because I was promised that I would receive legal help for people spreading false narratives about the pink sauce. However, that never happened.
Now, right now, it sounds pretty convincing and almost, it makes me want to shed a tear. But later on, we're going to go a little bit deeper into the sauce and find out what's really going on.
So, it built up a lot for me, in which they know, and I have proof of the conversations that I actually had with them about not receiving the support that I was promised. So that goes to that.
Now, if she has the information or evidence, that she has to sufficiently prove that she's not guilty, how come she doesn't, lay it all out? Why? And obviously, it's like they say that, oh, I have proof, I have evidence, but then they don't show anything. It's like, it's more like a scare tactic that people use. Like, oh, I got evidence, but you don't want me to show it. Oh my gosh. It's just to, just scare them, I don't know. Probably it's like some type of legal matter, so I don't know.
Also, going back to my royalty, a lot of people like speculating or putting their input in. My royalty is supposed to be paid to me before any expenses. Before any expenses, I'm supposed to be cut my check. However, little do y'all know, or y'all do not know, because I've been silent for so long. We've been going through this since January. We've been going through this since January. So I literally have proof as to how the royalty was collected when I received my royalty for quarter 1. When I received my royalty for quarter 1, it was paid to me before any expenses. Now that I'm uncomfortable and they know that I would have been hiring legal help, they make this bogus excuse as to why they're putting expenses on top of my royalty. It does not work like that.
No, I don't get the reason why this could be happening, that they're paying a different amount. Foreshadowing, oh my gosh, it's foreshadowing. But I don't get like why people just sign anything. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that she just signed to it without even asking or anything like that. And they're like, oh, we gave you a bunch of money. Oh, I'm just gonna sign it. I'm not saying that she did that. But when it comes to any type of paperwork, people should at least read the whole thing. Right? Or like if it's something major, have a lawyer look over it and make sure you know what you're buying in. You know what you're buying. You know what you're getting yourself into. Like a house or just something major, saying that you're like buying another company, something major like that. Make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. But anyways, it gets worse. They made a GoFundMe begging for money. And right now, the biggest contributor is Kyrie Irving. Yes, you heard me. Kyrie Irving. He donated over $24,000. That's a lot of money. I think he just wants a pom-pom. You know what I mean? I think that's the reason why he's donating all this money. Hi, my name is Veronica Shaw. I'm the founder of Pink Sauce LLC, one of the most viral sauce sensations of 2022. As a young entrepreneur with big dreams, I followed my intuition and forth towards my dreams to create something new. I made a few mistakes on the way, which led me to trust a company that is trying to take everything away from me. They lied to me. They're not paying me and are not being transparent about records. I've tried on multiple occasions to try and come to an accord with them, but they refuse to reimburse me for marketing expenses that I spend my own fund towards. I've been silent and financially sabotaged. I'm a single mom and I do everything for my kids. Right now, I don't even have enough money to buy my kids food on my own. My mom is on disability and has been giving us $20. They have been giving us $20 just to get by on a daily basis. School's in a few days away. I haven't been able to get my kids clothing or anything. I'm currently facing an eviction that has gone into default on shares. Can come into my door any day now. I need legal help. They're refusing to pay me the royalties that is owed to me. I don't know what else to do. I can't give up. I need help. Now, after hearing that sad sob story from Chef Pie, an article from Oh No They Didn't came out about the pink sauce lady, and let's just say it gets juicy. Dave's Gourmet has had enough. They literally just said, I've had enough, and pulled out the backpack. Exposing the pink sauce creator Chef Pie with detailed statements. Ever since partnering with Dave's Gourmet, pink sauce creator Chef Pie Veronica Shaw has been nothing but slander them on social media, left and right. She keeps claiming they are not properly compensating her and even starting a GoFundMe. DG has tried to remain professional with Chef Pie throughout this, but has finally had enough and released a statement detailing everything between the two since they've partnered, exposing her in the process. It should be noted that the statement has been since deleted, but YouTube video on matters of DG statements preserved. Right here, pink sauce lady messed up. T-spill, if you guys want to go see that. Dave's Gourmet revealed that Veronica received $45,000 up front. So that's a whole different thing that she said. She was like, oh, they're paying me in payments or stuff like that. She didn't say that she received $45,000 up front for purchasing the pink sauce brand from her. And the difference is that, the pink sauce lady said that, oh, I didn't sell my company. But then over here, Dave's Gourmet said that they did. And, Veronica got $45,000 up front, so I don't know what's the deal with that. It was agreed that she would be responsible for handling the refunds to customers who received bad products or didn't receive anything despite paying it prior to the partnership. After the agreement was signed, it turns out Miss Shaw didn't have enough money to cover all refunds, so Dave's Gourmet gave her another $30,000. That's a big chunk of change, a lot of money. You know, they didn't have to give her that $30,000, even though it was not their responsibility. See? You know, it's not their responsibility, it's her responsibility to cover all those funds. Fall of 2022, Shaw was struggling financially, so David's Gourmet provides Shaw with multiple cash advances that totaled more than $40,000. $40,000. Again, a big chunk of change. They did not charge her for any interest or fees. These advances were supposed to offset the future royalties that Shaw was going to earn. February 2023, Veronica requested over $10,000 in marketing expenses to throw herself a birthday party to maybe be featured on a TikTok. She also requested that they pay for her dress $800 and shoes $600 plus. David's Gourmet would not approve these expenses, suggesting a smaller budget. She got upset whenever collaborating with them. February 2023. Shaw attempted to submit business expenses report from personal expenses, like buying 4 pairs of sneakers or expensing her grocery bills. David's Gourmet informed her that such activities were fraudulent. March 2023, Shaw communicated that she had spent entirely of her previous advances. How do you spend that much money in such a short amount of time? You know, how? You know? Her previous advances, that she needed another advance fee for her children to avoid being evicted. David's Gourmet sent her an advance of total $5,000. Again, they don't need her to give her that money, you know? That's a lot of change. You know, they're like, no, we're going to help you, you know, not to strain our relationship. We're going to help you a little bit, you know? From what it seems is that Dave's Gourmet is being pretty generous. May of 2023, due to the large advances on Shaw's royalty payments, the balance of Q1 royalties owed to Shaw came to $666.86. David's Gourmet decided to hold off on the deducted $10,000 in advance from the royalties due until the later period so that she would have more funds to cover her needs at the time, that instead paid Shaw's $10,000 $666.68. This advance was all payments process that had been outlined and communicated to her continuously. David's Gourmet then deducted the above-mentioned advance of $10,000 at the second quarter royalty payments. In June 2023, Shaw submitted an expense report to David's Gourmet that included requests for payments for her time dedicated to marketing social media content. Such requests were outside of the terms of the agreement. David's Gourmet then asked for clarifications related to the various expenses listed by Shaw, but backup receipts and explanations were not provided. Mrs. Shaw had certain obligations in her contract related to social media activities that she violated multiple times, but David's Gourmet chose not to enforce them as to not create a strained relationship. In total, Veronica Shaw received over $120,000 in payments from her partnership with Dave's Gourmet and Pink Sauce since August of 2022 to date. Dave's Gourmet to pay her attorney fees to go over her contract and make sure all payments she has received are in fact correct, but she declined. So they're like, all right, we're going to help you a little bit more, even though everything that you have done, everything that you have lied about. She's like, no, I'm going to decline it. David's Gourmet, they're like, all right, we're going to help you. We're going to help you. They helped her multiple times. The Pink Sauce lady, Veronica Shaw, she just slaps in the face. You know, it doesn't make any sense. You know, they don't have to give her all that money. You know, they don't have to, you know, keep on helping her. But anyways, I think I'm done rambling about this. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later.